Going on everyone, and welcome back to another video. Now today we're shooting my year in review with the Corsa VXR. I've owned it for just over a year now, so today we're going to shoot a video, good points, bad points, and what it's been like to own this car. So without further ado guys, let's jump straight in and let's get this video started. What's going on everyone? Morning, and basically happy Christmas. It is actually Christmas Day when I'm filming. One second. Anyway, so where were we? So morning everyone, and welcome back to another video. Now today when I'm actually recording this bit, it is actually Christmas Day, so happy Christmas to you all. Basically this is the 1 year with the Corsa VXR. I really hope you enjoy it, but thanks very much for your support this year. It's been absolutely amazing, thanks so much. Also, if you never checked out my year in review, I'll leave that right at the very end of this video for you to check out. But for now guys, I'm going to get straight into this video. Everything's been recorded previously over the last couple of days, but so everything was recorded over the last couple of days or so. But obviously I wanted the video to go live today so I could wish you all a Merry Christmas properly. So this bit that's recording right now is being recorded actually on Christmas Day. So basically when you're seeing this video, this is what I was doing first thing this morning. But thanks for everything this year guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks so much for watching, catch you later. So everyone, basically what I was going to do was I was going to call this the 5 things I hate and 5 things I love about the Corsa VXR. However, I've kind of changed my mind a little bit, so what I'm calling this now is a year in review. So I've had the Corsa now for over a year. While I'm filming this, it's now over a year. I've done 12,000 miles in the car, which is, that's 750 when I first got it, so 11,000 of that 12,000 I've done myself personally. There's a lot of good points about the car, but there's also a lot of bad points about the car. The good points obviously are the fact that it's got a decat and a delete pipe on it. It also does stuff like that too. I've got a lot of things planned for the car over the next, during 2017, because I've figured out that the car's probably going to be with me for around another year. So I want to do a few more little bits and pieces to it. The good points about the car is of course the heated leather seats, the heated steering wheel, especially during this time of the year. It's just absolutely perfect when I'm driving to work and stuff like that. You can literally just cruise to work and be nice and toasty. The other good point obviously is the fact that the steering is pretty light. You know, it's good for city driving, it's also good for while you're blasting it down the motorway, as I do every single day going to and from work. Down these little roads here now, obviously it'll just poodle around. As soon as you put your foot down though, it gets very loud. But I don't mind that every now and again, but obviously while you're driving around it can be really, really quiet. As you can hear, there's hardly any noise from it. I'm at 2,000 revs at 30 mile an hour. If I change gear, it drops down a little tiny bit, just under the 2,000, and it's not that loud. But as soon as you give it some, then it is going to be different. But that's what the enhanced performance decat and delete pipe does, which is pretty good for me because I didn't want it to be loud all the time. Otherwise, you couldn't hear people in the back talking, you couldn't hear the person sat next to you talking. stalk at the back. It's right within hand reach. You don't need to really take your hand off the wheel to reach them, which is perfect for while you're just driving around and you need to obviously access your indicator, your wiper. It's just very it's very chilled, it's very cozy, comfortable, reliable. Definitely, even though it's a Vauxhall, it is pretty reliable. Touch wood, obviously I haven't had anything go wrong with the car. Now moving on to a bit of a sore point really is the Enquiries system. Now the Enquiries system is the original one that came in the car. Now 6 months later, Vauxhall decided to introduce Enquiries 4.0, which gave everyone the Apple CarPlay and the, what's it called? They gave everyone the Apple CarPlay and obviously the OnStar system, and you got the better controls, the better features, and then we found out that Vauxhall were going to update that system regularly, where our system was just going to be kind of left now dormant. Obviously it's not going to work anymore, there's not going to be any more updates. If it needs fixing, it'll go in and it'll have software reset back onto it. It's never going to have a software update, which for a car that was only 6 months old was a bit of a letdown. At the end of the day, you buy a new car, you kind of expect it to be new and stay new for quite some time, but obviously with the Enquiries system they decided, no, we'll just make a new one. So they made a new one, which was pretty damn poor, to be honest. Let's be honest about it, it was pretty poor of them to do that. Also, another sore point is the fact that I chose a white car during the winter. Again, not the best choice by me. As obviously you've seen from the start of the video, it really wasn't the best choice. With the way the roads are, obviously you got the grit off the stuff like that, and all the dirt and stuff like that. And where I live, obviously you get a lot of traffic coming through, and buses and etc. The wing mirror gets messed up, this driver's side of the car gets absolutely destroyed. When I'm on the motorway, the back of the car is absolutely rotten. I had it washed about 3 weeks ago for Cars and Coffee Liverpool, and while I was getting it washed, I thought to myself, oh, it should be okay, it should stay quite clean for a couple of weeks, or a week at least. But no, I drove from the car wash back to the house, and from there the entire car was the colour that it is now at the back, only it was more speckled, which is just not what you need. But having owned this car now for just over a year, it really is, it's a great car. I don't think it's as good though as my 2012 one. That's the one that got away, and that will always remain the one that got away. So as I said, for me personally, for the car now that I've had for a year, I've noticed all its flaws, all its downfalls, everything like that. I know what it's all about. Now, I'm averaging out about 27, I think it's 27.5 mile per gallon. Okay, it's not the best for such a small car, but it's a lot of fun to drive. It's got loud noises when you want them. It is it's a hot hatch, so it's to be expected. If you put your foot down, you're not going to get 40, 50 mile per gallon figures. You're always going to get around that 27.5 or lower, or around the 28 mark. Now, that being said, it costs around £48 now to fill this car, whereas a couple of months ago it was only costing around 40. But obviously with petrol going up and stuff like that, that's what happens. You need to account for that. And obviously if you had a different car, obviously the likes of a supercar, you're talking 70, 80, up to £100 to fill the car and get about 400 miles, where you get about 280 out of this. But yeah, I can honestly say it's a great car. I've loved every minute of owning it, and I've still got another year to go with it. I can't get rid of it just yet, obviously due to financial circumstances and stuff like that, I need to keep hold of it just a little tiny bit longer. But in over a year, I've done 11,000 miles, and it's to the next 11,000 miles really. It's going to get there because it's done 12,712 now. But yeah, there's really not much else I can say about the car that hasn't already been said in this video. Okay, so now let's talk 2017 and plans. So plans for this car are something special which is coming in a video very shortly. I'm not going to give that away just yet, as that will be coming in its own separate video. Lowered ever so slightly, about 30-40 split maybe, or just 35 all round, not too sure yet. I'm going to go with the IBAC springs, I think, as I've got the performance back on it. I've heard that the IBAC springs are quite good, so I think that's what I'll be going with. Also a map. I don't know whether I'm going to go stage 1 or stage 2 and get the bang feature put on, where it's just going to do its bangs and pops, or like whenever it wants really. So that'll be coming next year, as well as a bit of a lower, maybe a front splitter. I'm not too sure yet, as there's a lot of speed bumps and it is already pretty low to the ground, so it probably would scrape a little bit, I imagine. But that'll hopefully be coming next year if I can find a triple R splitter cheap enough. Possibly window tints on the rear, and that might actually do it for this car. That might actually be the point where I say, okay, enough's enough, especially with what else I've got planned, because the one I've got planned is for actually inside the car. So we shall see. But anyway guys, I'm going to call this video here. Thanks very much for watching as always. I do really appreciate it. I hope you've enjoyed this video as much as I've enjoyed making the video. It's been a great 2016. I'm looking forward to 2017 even more, especially making YouTube videos, etc. I'm really looking forward to it. I hope you enjoyed the videos. Thanks very much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that thumbs up, and I'll catch you in my next video guys. So take it easy, and I'll see you all soon. Take care.